right, welcome to the Bishop
and our show.
Yes, we are back once again. Thank God
more.
for another week.
Yes,
that He's allowed us to do this podcast, and so if you've been with us, we've had some good conversations.
Yep,
and I think today is going to be another good one.
A little heavy,
but I think it's necessary.
It's
necessary.
Yeah, it's necessary.
Today, we want to talk about hurt.
Yes.
I think it's something that's very necessary because it's something that we all deal with.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. I don't care male, female, black, white. It don't matter who you are. All of us at some point in our lives deal with hurt.
Yes.
The question is, how do you deal with it? Especially, we're coming from the aspect of men.
Yes.
How do we deal with hurt? Do we deal with hurt?
Yeah, we definitely deal with hurt. I would say, as a man of God, the first way to deal with it is to give it all to Christ. To give it all to Him, to the best of our ability, just give it to Him and just try to move forward.
Okay, tell me now, because we got people on here that don't know Jesus. So, as a man, you saying give it to Christ. I don't know Him.
Okay.
So how do I deal with hurt we'll just talk about men for right now. Women, if the Lord lead,
Okay.
How do I deal with hurt?
Okay. Well, I would say first find somebody you can confide in that wouldn't spread your business all over the place, because all they would do is create more hurt.
Right.
And just do the best you can to move forward from it, and above all, forgive the person that hurt you. It's a lot that can be said about hurt and dealing with it, but I think those would be the two main things: is talking with somebody that you can confide in, and forgiving the person that hurt you. So
I think I agree. One of the things that you can't do with hurt is let it stay.
Oh,
because hurt is like a weed, and it will choke you out.
Yes.
If you let hurt sit there too long, hurt turns to hate.
Yep.
And hate has no limits.
Mm-hmm.
It will destroy your life.
Yeah.
And so really it is important, as you were saying, to deal with hurt, to, as you're saying, confide in somebody.
Yeah.
Because sitting there with hurt by yourself, I think of it as a big empty room, and you throw a ball against the wall, and all that ball has is just empty space to just bounce and do whatever it wants to do, and there's nobody to stop it. It's everywhere, and it gets in every aspect of your life. That's exactly what hurt does. But we need to get that room, and we need to stop that ball from destroying you. Destroying your mind, because all that's doing is giving you an echo that's getting louder and louder. And it could be what you heard about could be a lie. And if nobody's there to put that lie out, then it gets worse, it gets louder, and it becomes your truth. And a lie that becomes the truth is dangerous.
Yes.
And especially if it's not dealt with.
Oh yeah, and it can hurt every aspect of your life, every aspect of it, and especially in your relationships, because we're not meant to be in this world by ourselves.
Right.
We're not meant to be isolated, whether that's a marital relationship, whether it's a friend relationship, whether it's a mother and father relationship. We got to be able to move past some things, because if you can't, you may come across somebody that was meant to be in your life, and you say, nope, I remember that hurt, I remember that pain, I ain't moved past from it, and that person could be the very foundation to you being the happiest you ever been in your life. You know what I mean? Like, now I can't say I experienced hurt from a friend's point of view, so when I met Jerry, it wasn't a big deal, but as far as like me and him becoming friends, but like I had father hurt, or I had father hurt, because I don't hold on to it. But other father influences that came into my life and helped me, if I was still walking around with that hurt, holding on to it, I would never let those those father figure influences influence my life. I would have just been like, nope, and continued on doing my thing, however way I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
You know, or even mother hurt. You know, that's a bad one too. You know, because some of us have mother hurt,
family hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, family hurt. Yeah. Hey, son hurt, daughter hurt.
Hurt.
Church hurt.
You know, and we can talk about church too, because you know, I know some people that are watching this are the church folks, and you know that's one of the biggest things with the church. I don't go to church because I've been hurt by the church, and they done this, that, and the other. I could tell you stories that will make you just walk backwards outside of a church, but you know what? I choose not to live there.
Yes.
I choose not to live in that hurt. I choose to forgive. You have to choose. You have to make a choice to forgive people.
Yes.
You have to make a choice to decide. I'm gonna get up this morning and I'm gonna go forward with my life.
Yep.
I'm not. What people do a lot of times is they use that hurt as a crutch.
Yep.
And
to not engage.
And I'm not gonna go nowhere, and I ain't gonna never trust nobody, and this is just gonna be my life, and I ain't gonna never have no relationship, and I'm because of what so and so did, and you can't live like that.
Nope, you can't.
I mean, that's a horrible life.
And then on top of that, it always like people expect folks in that type of environment to walk in perfection. We're not gonna walk in perfection.
No.
Whether in families, relationship, church, you're not gonna walk in perfection. Now, my wife has hurt my feelings at times, but that don't mean because she hurt my feelings that one time that I'm just gonna throw her away and cast her aside like she's not a good person or she ain't been good to me. I told her what was going on that hurt my feelings. She apologized. We made it right, and then we moved forward. And I didn't hold on to it, nor do I bring it up and put it in her face either. That's another key to hurt is once you move past it, y'all heal from it, y'all forgave each other, whatever the case may be, don't bring it back up.
So wait a minute. So,
unless it's to edify one another.
So when I bring up this scab that happened some years ago because my wife had scratched me, did that mean I ain't pass it? Because she had scratched me. Can I get on camera? We are gonna have scars.
Yeah.
We got scars, but you know what scars are? It's just a reminder that you made it.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Scars remind you that you made it through whatever happened. It's not there to sit there and say, "Oh, this happened and that's the end of life." Yep. No. If you can see the scar, that means you survived whatever it was that got you.
Man,
you survived it. Being that you even watching this podcast, you watching this show today, means you have survived something.
Yep.
Even though you may be in the middle of it, you're surviving.
Yep.
You're going through it. It may hurt you.
Yep.
You may cry. You may want to give up. And I don't ever want you to think that you're out there by yourself, that you're the only one that feels like this. There are so many people that are not telling the story about what they're dealing with, about the hurt that they're dealing with, about the isolation that they feel. So many people are out there. But listen, we're going to be the ones to sound the alarm to say, yeah, we are all dealing with something, some aspect of hurt, but we choose to get past it. We choose to keep coming, going to church. We keep going to work. We keep going to the grocery store. They hurt our feelings. The cashier was mean to me, but guess what? I'm going to keep on going to the grocery store. I'm going to keep on going to the church. I'm going to keep on going to the job. Why? Because I know that there's greater in me.
Yes.
And I have to tap into all that greatness. And if I let hurt stop me, I won't go nowhere. I won't do nothing.
Oh, man. Be stagnant.
Yeah. Stuck.
Just stuck.
Just stuck.
Man. And now here's the real kicker right here. The person that hurts you, they probably don't even know if they hurt you. And they moving on with life.
Yeah.
And you sitting back and
can't breathe.
You done hurt me. And you don't even know you hurt me. How about you tell the person, hey man, you hurt me?
How about being big enough to do that?
Hello.
Being big enough
to say, hey man, you hurt me.
Yeah.
That hurt my feelings. Because even though we're males and we're mostly logical thinkers, guess what? We still got emotions that people can hurt.
Yeah.
Sitting there trying to act like that we're not hurt only makes us even more hurt.
Yeah. It makes it worse.
Yeah. It makes it 10 times worse.
And what it does is it causes, even in our health, areas in our health will go bad because we're sitting here harboring all this stuff, all this this hate. Really, it's hate for individuals because of what they did. And as you said, they don't even know they did it.
Yeah. And how to animate. Lord, I don't forget how to talk. how the enemy trap you too is that he has you keep going over and over this thing in your head, and it's not even happening no more. It done happened and done passed. It's been years ago. You keep going over and over and over in your head and just getting madder and madder and madder, and that's not even the case no more.
Yeah.
And that person done moved on. He probably done thought, well, he probably didn't think that was a big deal, or she thought that wasn't no big deal to him. He moved on, and you still walking around with this cut on the side of you. And instead of helping them say, hey, man, I'm bleeding here. Help me out.
I was watching, I'm going to say just two basketball players, and they had a rivalry years ago. And recently they sat down together. And they began to talk about their rivalry. Mm-hmm. Now, what I didn't realize was one of them had a chip out of this world. Mm-hmm. And the other one sat there and he said, I just want you to know, I'm sorry for my part in all of that. Mm-hmm. When he said, I'm sorry, the one that was holding all this broke.
Yep.
I'm talking about.
Yep.
I
seen that.
I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
But you're not always going to get that.
Hello.
You're not always gonna get that. Yeah. Because let's talk about it like this. Some of us with daddy issues. Mm-hmm. Your daddy may never come to you and apologize to you,
but you still gotta forgive him and let him go.
Your mother may never apologize for things that happen.
Yep.
Your sister, your brother may never get that moment. Mm-hmm. That's why it's so important to know who God is. Yes. Because God is the one that helps us through those storms, through those situations that when a person don't do what they're supposed to do, God shows us that He's the one that carries that. He said, cast all your cares upon me. I care for you. I'm the one that can take that hurt and make it to hope, make that hurt and bring happiness. He brings joy. Even through tears, He knows how to bring joy. And so it's so, we're not here preaching to you, but we want you to know that the what we've learned is God is the one that helps us to get through these moments, helps us to get through these times. Because had we not had God, we would try to find it in a bottle.
Yes,
we would try to find it in another person.
Yep.
And you know what? You try to find another person, and all you're doing is damaging somebody else.
Yep. And you would try to find it in some smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Powder, food.
And it ain't going to give you nothing, but it ain't going to do nothing but add to your hurt. It's going to be like you walking around with 10 tons on your back.
And it's just constant.
And then you get mad because nobody see it on you. Nobody never noticed me. Nobody pay attention to me. Sometimes you got to get awareness and wave at somebody. Hey, I'm drowning here.
Hello,
I'm drowning. Throw me something so I can help me stay afloat because I'm drowning. Man, it's so important. It's important. Man.
And you got people sitting in church
hurt
right now because Pastor had said something, and I thought he was talking about me.
I thought he was talking right to me.
And I knew, and we had a conversation the week before, and so I know he was talking straight to me.
I know he was talking to me.
Not thinking that maybe the Lord had just led him in that direction.
Hello,
but I'm just gonna, I'm gonna quit this, and I hate this, and all this other stuff.
I'm not gonna engage. I'm not gonna have any relationships. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what they think about me. And it's just, man, it's a down spiral.
Hurt brings up a lot of mess. Mm-hmm. And if we ain't careful, it'll drown us.
Yep.
It's serious. It will drown us. It'll drown every relationship. Yep. It will drown our potential. Hurt hurt paralyzes you.
Mm-hmm. Hurt stops your gifts.
Yeah, because you can't function. You can't. Mm-mm. If you hurt and you say you was in sports. Mm-hmm. If you got a knee injury,
that's a good one.
You're not gonna go out there and run full fledged on no court or no field because you have hurt.
Yeah,
and so what it does, it stops you from your full potential.
Yeah. So
the same way in the natural that hurt does, same way in your emotions. If you emotionally hurt, you cannot fully put yourself into situations, into relationships. Yeah. You're always gonna walk with a limp.
Yep. Yep, and thinking you running as fast as you can,
and you're not.
You're not.
You're hurt.
You got to put a knee brace on and everything.
So, if anything, first of all, I would tell you admit that you hurt.
Yep, admit that you hurt.
Admit the fact that you got hurt.
Yep,
and we're not saying admit it and wear no sign saying hurt over here
and post it on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, please don't.
Oh my Lord.
Just acknowledge to the person, hey, You hurt me. And if that person is a person you feel like you can confide in about that hurt, then confide in that person. But in any case, the person that hurt you should be the first person to know, hey, you hurt me. Now, depending upon what that person does, because they may say, I don't care. You may not get the response you want. Then that's when you take the next step of confiding in somebody that you can trust and say, hey, man, I went to this person. They hurt me. They told me they didn't care. I just need somebody to talk to. We got to stop walking around like we ain't got emotions, like we don't care, and like nothing bothers me, because they do. They do. Stuff hurts.
Yeah.
People hurt.
Yeah.
In all walks of life, whether it's your mother, your father, your son, your daughter, your auntie, your uncle, you done been hurt before by somebody for some reason or whatever. May have been on purpose, may have been an accident, but at the end of the day, go to the person that hurt you so that you can begin the process and understand that getting past hurt is a process. You don't get cut and heal instantly.
Right.
It takes time. It's a process. Sometimes you got to go to somebody that's more professional in dealing with hurt, because they got to get that cut stitches. You can't give yourself stitches.
No, but you know we'll try though.
Yeah, we'll try.
You get the butterfly stitches.
And make the wound even better.
Yeah, then you infected.
Yeah,
infected.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
You infected. Talking about why I can't feel my arm no more.
Because you done hit a nerve.
Yeah, you infected. You try to fix it yourself.
Yeah.
That's where God comes in. He's the one that heals us. So I would say if you've been hurt, believe it or not, you need to find God.
Yes.
You need to find him and get his help. Ask him to work on your heart, because that's one of the first places that hurt will affect you is your heart. Your heart and your mind.
Yep.
And it will I'm telling you, it will try to paralyze you from moving forward in life. It will try to stop you from growth. It just does that. So ask God, Lord, help me with what I am feeling, because I don't like the way I feel.
Yeah.
Unless you're just really happy being hurt.
Yeah.
And then, as he was saying, go to that individual. If they've hurt you, I mean, go to them. And I'll hope they're the type of individual that you could go to.
Yes.
And you let them know this is what's going on. And as you said, if they won't take it, go to somebody else that you can confide in and just be like, and you're not gossiping.
Yeah, hello.
Let me tell you what they did. No, I'm saying this because
with the right heart.
I'm hurt. And I just need to get this off of me. And so now I can tell somebody else, and they can pray for me. You know, they can, you know, just because I don't want to be like this. I don't want to feel like this. So anyways, this is, we can go on and on.
God, we can talk about this for like 2 hours.
You know, and you know, we're not trying to keep you for that long, but I hope and pray that we've said something today that helps you, that encourages you. We're all dealing with hurt in some form or fashion, but you don't have to do it by yourself. God has people out there that are willing to help you, that you can confide in and get what you need from them, what you need from God. And I'm going to say this, if I ever done anything that hurt anybody, forgive me. I'm sorry, because I'm not too big to say I'm sorry.
Same here. If I've done something to hurt you, forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm not a perfect being. I try to be, you know. But do the best that we can. But
we're not there, and we're working on getting there. So pray for us that we can be better. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and end it right here. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like, share, let other people know that we're here. And we plan on being back here next week with another thrilling episode of DaBizhop
and Oz.
We'll see you next time. God bless you.